So, Leo, have you read the Hunter x Hunter chapter?
Of course.
Of course. Yeah. Yep. Kino X Kino. So, so the chapter was kind of lengthy, I guess. Decent amount of text. At the end, it got at least for me, it got a little bit long at the end. Mucho texto, just like how my brother says, mucho texto. I think there's like a WhatsApp Latino meme. So I haven't seen anyone send it to me, but apparently my brother, like like I guess in group chats like or whatever, they send that meme mucho texto. It's like Baby Yoda. What he told me is like Baby Yoda, and it says mucho texto, which in English is too much text. Um, so yeah, so a dumb meme or whatever. So since you're a chapter, so let's jump right into it. Um, the guy says, "Oh, did I strike a nerve? Calm down. I don't want to fight you. In fact, I was looking to team up and get started on the other families." And then yeah, we know what happens. He goes on like on this monologue. He's like, "Oh, we're gonna kill this guy and Fulano too. Like, let's get everyone." You know, and then he dies like immediately. Like, guess like no death, baby shake. Zero effort. And he kills him. Some people in the comments, at least in TCB, one guy was like disappointed. He's like, "Oh, I was hoping for a fight." I'm like, it's expected. Like I
I
expected.
mean, it's a Phantom Troop. Like,
Yeah, it's the Phantom Troop, and this guy
this
just.
guy's basically a nobody because he's one of the
Mm-hmm.
right.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, he's a Nova, yeah, and he just learned then, like, so I don't think he even knows the basics, so yeah, makes sense. Also, I think people are hoping for Nobunaga's ability, but I think he's just a swordsman and he just used an N, you know, that's what I'm hoping. But honestly, I like those type of characters, those characters that in the world where there's all these crazy abilities. There's just a guy with the basics, you know, and that dude's like really
yeah,
strong. So that's what I'm hoping for Nobunaga. But maybe he has the ability. Um, but yeah. And he says, "Sorry, I ain't got a clue what you're talking about." So yeah, he kills him, and he says, "The stun that he did, wasn't was like the dumbest decision he made. Well, like wasn't a good decision." And he's like, "You want to destroy the world? I'll destroy you." And he kills him. And then the guy, he's like, "Yo, we're back." And then he's like talking to the fanboy. He's like talking to thinking. He's like, "I can't believe Nobunaga opened the door for me." uh, so I don't know why. I think the fanboy he's going to die. I think I think he's going to die by the hands of a troop member. That's what I'm.
baby.
Yeah, like
It's gonna be the best day of his life. I cannot
maybe
believe I
actually,
died. He died.
yeah, maybe actually maybe he will enjoy it, actually, because it could be a sad moment that like he was like he like it makes him sad that a troop member kill him, but also like you said, it could make him happy too. Either way, yeah, either way, I don't know why I see that happening. So he's like, yeah, he's like fanboying, trying to keep it together. He keeps it together though, but inside he's like he's like screaming internally of joy. They ask what happened, and he explains that this guy he killed the other members, and they kill him, and also like, like he cut off his head, and oh, this is the guy, we kill him. And he's like, by the way, we just decided we're going to curse the Heidi family.
Man,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
pieces are moving.
Yep, the pieces are moving. And he's like, thanks for your help. We're gonna get back we're going to get back hunting Hisoka, but if you have any intel on the Hailey family, let us know. We'll take care of them for you. We leave that door for later. The guy he's fanboy also, he's like, I know this business, but I'm still so excited to be around them. That's it. I'm definitely getting an autograph. I'll get a sheet for I get a sheet for each member. And then he's like, maybe maybe if I beg the underboss, he helped me get some paper from the storage. So yeah. This is resolved, and the pieces are moving. Now the troops are going after the Hylie. Now everyone's like going after the Hylie because later, we get the journal and the other guy. We get to it when we get to it. But yeah. And then this interesting to learn. That let me zoom in really quick. Yeah. So it's interesting that they didn't left this room. They were using the teleporting guy for that way he could get people, and they killed him. We get their job titles. I think someone mentioned
and their names.
And their names. I don't know. Gelato, okay, easy. Demon, easy. Perigo, easy. Bile has acento, so I'm saying. Or
Belay.
Belay. But yeah. Actually, these are simple.
I'm just laughing. Because the first two, like the contrast. A guy named Demon versus Gelato. Like that's named ice cream.
Yeah.
Like dude is practically ice cream. And for he's a pro gamer. Or she. I'm not sure. They are pro gamer.
Yeah. Looks feminine, looks female. I'm looking at this one angle right here. I see hips. but yeah, Gelato, Perigo, also simple, and Belay or whatever. Actually, the first time I read this, I actually skipped their names. I did read real estate agent, pro gamer, private detective, assistant. I didn't know that. I skipped that one. Game center employee. I read that one. And then right we get normal jobs, right? Pro gamer, this and that, whatever. And then this guy, human trafficker. I'm like that's a leap. Like we went 0 to 100 real quick. And he looks like the most normal dude. He's like because they're like discussing that they need a miller. And then this guy, I don't know where, he's like, I'm not a miller. He's like, hey, over here. I could do that for you. I have an ability that could be useful. And then like human trafficker, level 26. So yeah. Now, also something I was going to mention. That I think these are not actual jobs. I think this is like made up jobs that they have for that way they could blend into society. But then this guy has human trafficker, so.
The only society that he's blending in is Midyear City.
Oh yeah, definitely. But yeah, maybe that's his backstory. I don't know, like his made up backstory. He's from Midyear City. But to summarize the text, yeah, they were talking that the guy's dead. The Luini, that's his name. He died. I'm wondering if that means moon in a language, because he had the moon scar. Sounds I don't know, maybe. So yeah, he died.
All I can say is that it's a funny name.
Yeah, it's a funny name.
It's a fucking name.
Yeah. And that they were using his ability to kill, like in this room. They never left this room, and you could tell. Yeah, they have a lot of bodies, and yeah, they're like one guy. He's 20. Demon. Would be funny if his name was Damon. That's an inside joke between me and Leo.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
The good old days.
Oh, the good old days. So yeah, it would be funny if his name was Damon, but like funny for us. But also Damon just sounds cool to say, Damon, But and Gelato, Gelato is 19. Perigo is 18. Bile is 20. And Boconte, that's the human trafficker, 26. So yeah, they're like also the conversation is actually pretty funny because one guy, he's like, I'm aspiring a miller. I'm like, you cannot aspire to be an N type, like it's whatever you get. But he's like nah, I'm an aspiring a miller, he's gonna be a miller, like if he want like he's going to come up with a better ability even though he's not a miller. I see that happening. that could either be his downfall or maybe it could actually help him in the fight. I don't know. That if he lives that long, you know. I don't see the highly surviving like that long because what we find out at the end of the chapter, the odds are against them unless they have like a really strong character with them, like a strong non-user. But yeah, this guy, he shows up and he's like, oh, I'm a emitter, I could help. And this guy Belay, he decided on his ability already, even though he doesn't know what type he's going to be. But yeah, the dude says, he explains his ability is like a door. At least that's what they say, like quote unquote door, something like that. And then the people who fought against Urinal, they show up. And they explain they need a emitter, and they're like, you too? Damn, emitters sure are popular. That's so funny. The guy, the aspiring emitter, he's like, pick me. His name is Matovele or Matoveye. However,
Matoval.
Matovel. That's well. University student, level 18. He's like, I'm an aspiring emitter, and I be down for projectile ability. And then random dude in the background, emphasis on aspiring. This is like the most out of context conversation you could have in the Hunter x Hunter world. It's almost like, think you could handle handcuffs that turn into pigeons? And he's like, I don't follow. Like, it's like the most out of context question you could ask. And then the guy explains that they fought against a dude who, like, you know, turns things into pigeons. It's funny that I'm wondering if they think it's just limited to pigeons. You know, like, do they think it's just limited to pigeons? Like, I don't know. And also handcuffs as well. If they think that, maybe so they're gonna get surprised if they fight against the dude again. And I don't know where he throws them. He throws a gecko, and the gecko turns into a grenade or whatever, and then, you know, it blows up in their hands. That'll be like an interesting scenario. But yeah, the dude goes with them, and they talk to Morena. They explain the situation to Morena, that they want to fight against a dude that has Nen pigeons versus Nen projectiles. Morena is like, it's hard to say. It all depends on the person, really. Every situation is different, but you can trump it all with creativity, which we've seen throughout the whole series. If one shot won't do, make it so you can fire multiple. It is interesting. I like what she says here. If you can't defeat an enemy head on, try biting them or nullifying their ability instead. Using an emitter might not be necessary. An ability that tells you how much shots are needed to beat the enemy sounds more fun, like a game. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Oh, that's really cool. An ability that tells you like how many shots you need to kill or defeat the opponent. That'll be interesting. Then it's like, I get it. I suspected of the game master. And Gelato is like, if I turn out to be a conjurer, I'll keep that in mind. So interesting. And then would you like to know what you'll be? That's also interesting that Morena, I guess you could tell what type they could be. And they're like, nope, I want it to be a surprise. And then we cut to I still don't know their name. Like I just call him Krona. We call her Little Mackie.
Little Mackie, yeah.
Yeah. But her name is Lunch, the girl. So Krona, I still don't know his name, but Krona's like, Lunch, is that you? He got you too, huh? You okay? And then they're like, oh, they're happy to be alive. And it's funny that according to Krona, it's like, what happened after I passed out? And then Krona's like, he invited me to the movies, but when he asked me what I wanted to see, he just knocked me out. So it's pretty funny. And they're like, we should report to Heinrich, which that's Urinal, immediately. We're no match for him. And then we cut to Heinrich, and he has his gang. He's squatted up. He's going to go to meet Hisoka. And then eventually they found the movie, the cinema, the theater that he's in. And I know, I'm pretty sure it's
pretty great movie.
Oh yeah,
pretty great movie.
Pretty great movie. Okay, so it's either white because Togashi, of course he couldn't draw a scene, because of himself or whatever, or It's white because the movie hasn't started yet, and they're just waiting for the movie to start. Uh, I think if he maybe in the volume he will draw something. It will be nice, like a reference to another movie, like to a movie in our world. It'll be really nice, you know. But yeah, really great movie. Then Heinrich, he sits down. This is a really nice moment. He's like, "You're Hisoka." He doesn't answer, but they don't. He's like, "I cut to the chase. I have a request." He's like, "I'm listening." And he explains the situation. He's like, "Could you move to tier 1 until the Hailey and Shaw families conflict is resolved? I've even found you a room in the VVIP area." They're like, "Why?" He's like, "Why? The Shaw family and the troop have joined forces against the Hailey, and our own Shiyu family is joining the fray. Naturally, if you attack the troop, you'll be our enemy. You'll be our enemy. Yeah, enemy too. Doesn't bother me. I'm quite fond of chaos." And I think he's whispering this, but he's like, "I'm sure, but to be honest, we, or rather I, don't fancy going up against you. I know full well I can't beat you or the troop."
At least he's honest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, he's honest. They stare at each other, and then he continues, "What we care about is balance, but the Hailey family are bent on breaking it. But even with the Shaw family as an ally, we're not sure we can take them on. I figure it's no problem for the troop, though. I'd like for you to be patient." And then he continues, "I don't want to get in the way of your beef with the spiders. Hell, that's the last thing I want. In fact, I love front row seats for this battle of a lifetime." Is that too much to ask? That's really funny. Tell me. He's like, "Yes, me or the troop. Who do you think will win?" "Sorry, but I'm on the team spiders." Which same. Honestly, right? Who do you think? Hisoka or the troop?
I mean, it's 13 versus 1.
Yeah. So yeah, and Crollo already beat him. So
Yeah.
yeah, but that's assuming that's assuming they all jump at him at the same time, right? But if it's like a 1v1, so it depends who he's fighting. Crollo, he ain't winning against Crollo. We already know that. But I think everyone else, I think it's fair game against everyone else. Like for example, there's that one guy, Spinks, I think that's his name. We know his ability. He needs to wind up the punch, and then the more he winds the punch, the stronger is the punch. So he needs prep time, So if I were him, I would be constantly winding up that punch. I would be constantly winding up that punch, waiting for until I find Hisoka. That would be funny. That would be like a funny thing. And then knowing Togashi, I will not be surprised if he kills him before he sees Hisoka. That will also be, I think I see that as something he will do. But yeah, if I were Spinks or Finks, I would be like winding up that punch, ready for when I meet with Hisoka. And then we got the dancing guy, the guy who like he has holes in the mummy, like he has holes in his body and he dances and all that.
Oh yeah.
He summoned Pluto, right, or Saturn? I don't know what he did. He summoned the whole planet against a spider.
Did he summon like a sun as well?
I don't remember that. But
maybe I'm misremembering.
yeah. I remember a planet. That's all I remember. But
I think he did a planet.
Yeah. I'm not sure if you know this. Actually, I learned about this recently. There's like this composition, music competition, composition made by this famous musician. I don't know his name, but he made like this whole composition. It's like a set, and they're all named after the planets. And I think Mars is the popular one. I'm not sure how it goes, but it's the most popular one. You've probably heard it in the movie. If I play you the song, you'd be like, "Oh yeah, it's that song." So anyway, when I was rereading Hunter x Hunter, I knew that information, and when I got to that moment, I'm like, is his ability based after this this set of music that they're based after the planets? I wonder. To this day, we don't know what his ability is called, or or the full scope of his ability. We just know a little bit, but that's something to think about. Who else? Who else? The what's her? I don't know her name, but the chick with the vacuum. I think Hisoka could beat her easily. I don't know. Like, I don't see her winning against Hisoka. Who else? Franklin. He's cool and all. I don't see him winning against Hisoka. Phaeton. I, from what we've seen, they hinted at that he's really strong. So I think the spiders. That one time he was fighting the spiders, they had to leave the area. So yeah, Phaeton, he's probably really strong. I think that will be a challenge for Hisoka. Who else? Illumi. I don't know. That would be interesting, but I think it's gonna be a hard fight. But I think Hisoka who win at the end. We haven't seen Illumi fight that much, but I think Hisoka is just that out a little bit. There's the other Soldic. We haven't seen anything from her, but she's like really young. I think she looks really young. So, but the Soldics are really strong. So I don't know. Hard to say, but I will not. Oh yeah, but I will not be surprised if Hisoka managed to beat her. Then there's the string girl. Hisoka managed to. Well, he did caught her off guard, but he did manage to like get her and his bungee gum and all that. And he was, if I remember, he was about to kill her, but he's like, nah, I need someone to be alive. So he kept her to be alive. But yeah, I will not be surprised if he wins also against her. Who else I'm missing? Let's see. Nobunaga. Tough call since we haven't seen his ability.
Yeah,
it's gonna be hard to gauge, and so far he's that guy. You know, he seems like he's that guy. So I don't know. We just gotta wait and see. And I think that's everyone. If I miss someone, I guess I don't know. No, yeah, because he killed Sharnark. That's the phone guy. He killed the copy guy. So yeah, I think that's everyone. So yeah. Hey, Hisoka, he agrees on the offer. Yeah, the guy, he says the spiders, but sorry, but I'm on Team Spider. Your favorite? He's like, I like all of them. Which that's kind of the fan base, honestly. I think everyone likes every spider. I guess there's some we haven't seen much, but yeah, he likes all of them. He's like you, and then Hisoka laughs. I'm also quite fond of honest people, but yes, if they come knocking, I have to answer. Fair enough. So yeah, Hisoka takes the offer. He leaves. He gets the so yeah. Everything's settled.
I really like that. Like another piece moved, honestly. Like
yeah. All in one chapter, yeah. And then we got this at the end. There's still more. The chapter's still going.
Yeah, like we're gonna see Hisoka in the same floor as a dance session war.
Oh yeah. Oh, he's going to have fun up there if he intervenes.
Man, can you imagine if he interacts with the fourth prince, my man?
Oh, if he sees the fourth, oh man, Togashi needs to redraw that scene that he had with Gun. When he, you know what I'm talking about. Like,
yeah, shing.
Yep. Togashi needs to redraw that scene. Also, I forgot to mention this in the last video, but I thought about why Hisoka could be on the ship, or maybe it has something to do with Kurapika, maybe. Because he was working with Kurapika, to kill the spiders. So maybe he went on the ship to ask Kurapika to help him out, for that way, like, help me kill the spiders, and maybe I'll help you with your, plan thing with the eyes. But yeah, that's something I thought about. I haven't seen any videos, so I don't know if that's like a commentary in the community or why Hisoka's on the black whale. But yeah, that's what I thought. But now the like you mentioned, the pieces are moving for him to be on the same floor as Kurapika and the princess and the prince. So yeah, that was gonna be very interesting. Then we cut to the guard. He's like protecting the cinema or whatever, or he's like right there. He's like that hing ring sir taking his time. Yeah, he talks to this guy now. You know, sometimes I have negative reading comprehension. You know, it is what it is. So I thought that this guy, the guy with the glasses, I was under the impression that he was working with Hingring, like he was in the same family as Hingring, as Yurno. I thought they were in the same family, but no, I was wrong, and they're actually from two separate families, and they're just working together. So yeah, negative reading comprehension. But
I mean, to be fair, there are a lot of characters.
Yeah, that's true. A lot of factions, like, a lot of moving parts.
A lot of them not very major, like.
Oh, yeah, that's
we're
true.
seeing mostly minor characters here, like.
Oh yeah, hey, I can't wait. I can't wait for Togashi to go back to the to the main people, you know, to Kurapika and the others. And
This is still interesting though.
I'm
liking it.
Yeah. I will not be surprised if Togashi he's focusing on this until he finishes this, you know, because it seems like this is ending. It seems like, you know, they go into the Hylie, they could wipe out everyone because, you know, well, let me keep reading and then we go give our thoughts. But yeah. So yeah, they talk. He spills the beans. He's like, yeah. I made a deal with Giorno. I told him about the Hylie's hideout. He's like, I want part of it, you know. He's like, I will mash whatever he's giving you. And the dude says 50 million total, 30 million up front, and the dude's like, hey, you bring 50 million in cash. He's like, yeah, sir. He's like, yeah, I'll do it quick. There's no way Henrik will accept this. Don't worry, we're working together on this. We have agreed to maintain the balance by crushing the Hylie family. Those second class ingrates have gone too far. The fourth prince agrees. So yeah, who was the? So the fourth prince is his boss, because, you know, they have their boss, and then the boss are connected to the prince. So the fourth prince is his boss, I'm assuming, right?
No, because I think he's talking for the point.
Yeah. Never mind.
Yeah, because remember that family, the Colt family, like
the Hylie.
The Hylie here.
Yeah.
I think that the fourth prince, they want anything to do with them.
Yeah.
I think this dude is related to the family that's I think the fifth prince, the one with the NB spits out coins.
That's I think that's the third. The one that spits out coin is the third.
See, I'm getting confused. Like, there's a lot of numbers.
And the fifth is, if I'm correct, the one that we still don't know if it's a woman or a guy, but that's the fifth. Yeah. So, but yeah, I know one of the bosses called Broccoli. That's his name. One of the bosses is called Broccoli. Morena, that's Hylie. That's easy to remember. And the other guy, I forgot his name, but if I remember, he looks like an onion, so that's how I remember him, like the onion guy. So anyway, yeah, the fourth prince agrees. You know, like, he talks about the situation. You know, they can beat the Hylie, all that, yeah. You know, mucho texto, too much text. But then I love this moment. He's like, we'll wipe out every last one. You have my word. And he smiles. Like, you know, he smiles. But then the guy is sweating. He's like, smile zero, ice cold smirk. Hold on a minute. Isn't your smile cursed? Everyone you smile at dies, right? He's like, such a rude rumor. Everyone dies eventually, right? He's like, I guess. Here they are. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, that's interesting. Maybe that's his end of it.
Yeah, that guy has that flags all over him.
Oh yeah. Oh really? Yeah. And plus this about the smile thing, you know. And not sure, because, you know, he says mile zero, Ice Cold Smirk. That's like an inability right there. That's like the title of an inability. So maybe it is or maybe it's not. But maybe it's just a coincidence that everyone he smiles at dies. Kind of like Crollo, that they made the joke that every name in the book eventually dies, every ability, like kind of like the Death Note. So it could be like that situation that is just a coincidence that everyone he smiles at dies. So the guy says, "Did the corporal catch you up?" Pretty much. Then this shouldn't take long. Let's go. We'll pick up your cash and Henry on the way. See you family capo call Connery. Oh, easy also Connery. Something that I keep forgetting to mention. I keep calling the guy Girono, and I keep forgetting to mention that I didn't realize that. Oh yeah, they're gang members. So he is Girono. so yeah. More to the connections between him and Girono. So then they go to where they think is the highly hideout. This is Tier 3's first class passenger area, where handlers, upstarts, and charlatans are right at home. I guess those misfits won't stand out here. And then he's like, "It's here. They see a door. All first class passengers' rooms have the same layout, right?" And then he's like, "Yeah, the workers said this was the only room without a wall in their toilet. There's separate access for inspections, so there's no reason why that wall would have been missing. If there's now a wall there, that will confirm is the location of their hideout, right?" Here's like the layout of the rooms, diagram. And then considering is at the edge of the ship, there could be anything back there. You try first. They probably won't attack a soldier out of the blue, but just in case, it might be best to leave your safety off. And then he knocks. The dude answer yes. Is the Kaking army open up? The dude opens. He's like, "Oh well, I don't mind." He's like, "Oh, inspection." He's like, "Oh well, I don't mind. I have nothing to hide after all." And that's interesting because he repeats that throughout this conversation. Even at the end, there's like a comment like, "Oh, he said it 3 times in a row." So the dude, he goes inside. The dude's like, "Please don't shoot." The dude walks in, and then it goes quiet, and then the dude is no longer there. He's just there. The old man, it's like, "Oh, he didn't come alone. You don't look like you're with the army." And then he's like, "Well, either way, I have nothing to hide, so please come in." That's obviously his ability. Once you enter, I don't know, maybe you die or you disappear or whatever. It's like, "Where's the corporal? I wonder, did he go to the toilet? Well, you're still welcome to come in." And then the guy throws a knife. It looks like the knife won't disappear. You come here. The next one won't miss. Understood? At any rate, I have nothing to hide. So, he said it multiple times. And it says here, recited 3 times. So, maybe that's his ability.
So,
maybe, yeah.
So 3 times for the number of times a person enter. Like, for all the people that have entered. The core he'll do the Henrik.
Yeah. Corporal, Henrik, and there's also the other guy there too. So yeah. But yeah. Let's see. Someone mentioned, I think before I show you this comment, not sure why, but you seeing what I'm saying?
Yeah, I saw it.
Not sure why that's like the first comment.
Are you gonna keep that for the bit?
No, I'm not going to show that on screen, but I'm going to keep the audio. That if you go to TCB scans, the first comment that you probably find is someone saying, "Míralo, pienso en uno de mis comics favoritos," which in English he's like, "Look, he's thinking about his favorite comic, his favorite manga, And there's a link, I guess I'm not going to click. Could be malware
Virus.
Or whatever. Yeah, virus, but yeah, it's not a family friendly comic. Yeah. Yeah, don't read this. Yeah, to say the least, don't read this in the open. Really nice art though. Really nice. Looks really nice though. Really nice. May look it up. You know. But what was it? Where did I read this comment? Was it here? I don't know. I know someone mentioned that what if this dude ability is actually the guy from the beginning? Remember the emitter that he's like, the human trafficker. He's like, I have a ability that could be useful. And also he mentions I skip over dialogue, but he mentions that it's kind of like a trap, and they need to wait until someone goes into the trap. He's like, well, we have to wait for our prey to wander into the trap. So people are saying maybe that's this guy's ability, because they mentioned that it's a door. So he's like, are you talking about your door? So yeah, maybe that's his ability. He's a miller, so maybe he uses a little bit of conjuring, for that way he could like conjure up a dude or room or whatever. And maybe his ability, is like, you need to say I have nothing to hide and ask for the dude to come in, and then if those conditions are set, they're whatever happens. They disappear, they die, or or maybe they get teleported to the hideout, and then they kill him. They kill the guy that walks through the door. So yeah. So there's that. And then the whole Hisoka situation, it seems like it's solved. He's going to the first floor where we discuss what could happen. Him meeting Kurapika, him meeting the fourth. Like it's gonna be chaos. It's gonna be chaos. He says he loves the chaos, and it's chaos up there. So so yeah.
Can you imagine, like, the truth finds out that the family did this to get just so they could complete the goal of murdering the Haley family? Man.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Like, okay, like, imagine being part of the troop. Imagine the people that you're working with are hiding.
That's true.
Like,
okay.
They're gonna go apeshit on both of the other two families.
On everyone at this point. He's like, yeah. At that point, I would not be surprised if the whole troop goes after everyone on the ship. Okay, that's what you meant by the truth. Because I was thinking, what truth were you referring to? But yeah, that would be crazy. And that will make this arc even more complicated than it is. But it'll be interesting to read. It'll be interesting to read. To see that go down. But yeah, we gotta wait and see. Yeah, I can't wait to go back to the first level. But this is also interesting, And like I mentioned earlier, it feels like is wrapping up, because they could. Togashi could, I could see him easily handling the situation about to do with the door. But also Togashi could also make it complicated, like make raise the stakes, make it more complicated. Also, I noticed the menacing. I didn't notice the menacings the first time I read this. Yeah. He's using that a lot now. Like, I don't remember him ever using the menacing kanjis or sound effect. I don't know, not that many people do. I only know obviously Araki from JoJo. He's like he's like the first and obvious example I think of when it comes to the menacing sound effect. But yeah. Let's see what happened in this chapter. For the thumbnail, I'm thinking this guy right here. Because this is a really good panel. yeah. Or my first thought was Hisoka watching right here, right? Because I could easily just put Hunter x Hunter right there in the number of the chapter, and he's like, like it's perfect. It's framed perfectly for a thumbnail. But I think this will be perfect, And my past two thumbnails has been the face, the face of the dude and perfectly in the center, all that. So I don't know. gotta wait and see. Wait and see what I do with the thumbnail. I think that's everything. I'm like going back. Yeah, they're looking for a ability in the middle. We already discussed that. Oh yeah, this part right here with the troop. You know, they're like they're going after the High Lee and Hisoka, but the Hisoka stuff is resolved for now. At least I don't know. Maybe Hisoka on his way to the first he meets up with a troop member. That'll be interesting. That would be interesting to see. But now so far it seems the Hisoka stuff is resolved, and now the truth and everyone basically they're going after the High Lee, so it's gonna be a massacre. From what we've seen so far, actually from what we've seen so far, most of them don't even have their abilities yet. So yeah, it's gonna be easy unless they have a ridiculously strong dude in their team. Morena could be strong. I don't know. For example, you know, throwing your name out there, but yeah. I think that's everything. Do you have anything else to say? Yeah, before we end, I guess predictions for the next chapter. I don't know. What do you have to say?
I don't know. Like, reveal the ambush, like the ambush on Henrik and the Cold Smirk dude.
Yeah.
Cause
that would be nice to continue with that.
I don't think we're gonna see Kurapika like a.
You cut off of yeah.
Like, I don't think we're gonna see Kurapika for one or two more chapters.
Yeah. This is
a couple more chapters.
Yeah. So I agree with you. Yeah. The most logical thing is to happen next chapter is to continue with the raid, and maybe a couple more chapters of the raid. Because again, for me it's gonna be a massacre, so I don't think there's no reason to extend this longer than it needs to be, unless you know there's more to it than just the raid. But that's what I think. Yeah. Okay. I guess that's all. Hunter x Hunter was crazy good this week. Yeah, as well. Kino x Kino. Actually, in the One Piece video we didn't did this because no one there wasn't a comment in the One Piece vid, but in the Hunter x Hunter vid someone commented. Not sure if he read the comment though.
Oh, so, wait, let me look for it. Okay. Okay, fine. So congratulations to Mr. Robot, your commenter of the day.
Yeah.
With the comment, remove the Backloon song.
Yeah, so Mr.
so Mr. Robot, like normally we don't do these types of things. Like normally there's a process for this, but like since you're commenter of the day and you're so nice, we're gonna forward your complaint to HR to see if they can get to higher management and to see if we can fix this out. We'll be doing just that. Maybe we can fix this with higher management.
Yeah. So,
but congrats, Mr. Robot, your commenter of the day.
Yeah, commenter of the day. So yeah, it's so funny. He's like, remove the background song. So, I just find this. Actually, someone liked the comment. Maybe it was Mr. Robot. I cannot see who liked it, but I don't know. I don't know why you want to remove him. I don't know. Maybe you don't like him. Maybe it's too loud, or maybe it's like it's not my music. Which it's not. But I do credit the artist. The artist is, let me go to my Rifty. I'm pretty sure Rifty Beats. Let's see. It's so annoying with the phone. Using this in the phone. But let's see. Socials. Oh no, this not even the video. Yeah. So yeah, I know it's 50 beats. So yeah. I do credit the guy. And then I'm not the only one who uses Rifty Beats. I think practically everyone. Like most of the people that I watch, like Randy Troy, he uses the Rifty Beats, One Piece beats that he made. Roger as well. Roger Base. Not on Twitch. He said on Twitch only, not on YouTube, because Twitch is the Wild West basically. but yeah. But I don't know. Yeah, I don't know why. You're not Rifty Beats though. So I'm like, why why this random dude commented to remove the background music? But yeah, it is what it is. He's commenting today.
It's the decision of higher management. So
yeah.
We're just the hosts.
Yeah, we're yeah. But also 6 likes. Yeah, that's nice. That's the most I gotten, I think, in the video, and 88 views. Really nice. Yeah. It's the second highest. Actually, the highest is the 98, if I'm correct.
Damn.
Yeah.
Almost a hundo.
Almost a hundo. Yeah. It's the chapter where we found out about Cross Guild. It's One Piece chapter 1056.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, hype, crazy chapter. But yeah, it was really nice. I'm noticing that the Hunter x Hunter vids are getting more views than the One Piece vids. Of course, Hunter x Hunter fans, we've been starving for anything. So yeah, it's understandable. So yeah. Comment, Mr. Robot, commenter of the day. So yeah, that's the video. Leave a like or like that. That's if you don't. Subscribe. You want to say something though?
Hit the subscribe button just like Drake Hills with hentai in his IG story.
Oh wow! I didn't know he did that. Huh? Wow. Was it good? Was it good though? Was it good taste or? was it as good as the guy who commented on the Hunter x Hunter in TCB? Let's see. Let me go back really quick for you. Could. Was it as good as this? Or perhaps? Okay. Maybe someone obviously screenshot it out. I guess I'll look it up somewhere. So Leo, he sent me, what was this? This is the Drake thing?
Yeah, but you're not gonna even.
Yeah, I'm not.
Show it.
Yeah, I'm not going to show this in the video, but audio, I'm going, So, yeah, so Drake posting on his IG story at LMAO, yeah. Oh, this is heavily. Oh, I agree. This is heavily. Oh, wow.
Yeah. He keeps scrolling down.
Yeah. Drake, he lost no November. There. Who is it? It's a rapper that he says, I lost. You know what I'm talking about? It's like a meme. It's like a meme of a rapper, and he's saying, I lost. He's like wearing a fancy clothing. He has a football in his hand. He walks up towards the camera, and he says, I lost. That's the whole video. Not sure if you know what I'm talking about. No.
Doesn't ring a bell, my man.
No. Okay, so that's Drake. That's Drake right now. He's like, I lost, or something. Something like that. Like, yeah. Oh, someone says it gets worse. Oh, he kept going. Going.
It's several.
Oh wow. Wait, Drake. He lost. He's like, he really lost.
Goodbye, my dear husband.
Yeah. Goodbye, my dear husband. Oh yeah. Whole. the hoseless. Yeah. Oh wow, this one's really good though. Goodbye. I'm not into NTR. I think that's the category, right? NTR.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I'm not into NTR, but she looks nice though. Yeah. Pog, that's what it is. What's this here? 30. He's 36 years old. Whatever. I don't know. Those people who's like, oh, you're 36 years old. Yeah, like they give an age. Like to
keep scrolling. Like, there's several sources.
Oh, okay. Someone says, hey yo, I need the sauce ASAP. So okay. Oh, hello. It's my fault for once. Oh, hello. Yeah. Also, I like this art style. It's like sketchy. The one that says it's my fault for once. The line art is like it looks like charcoal, and yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
Well, I think that artist is on Twitter. Actually posted
Like,
that Drake. I can't believe Drake posted on his IG.
let's see. Please start looking for jobs. I don't know, whatever it is. Yeah. Like, jobless. Oh, the meme. Oh, he just like me for real. From Chainsaw Man. He just like me for real. Yeah, he is. Let's see. Let's keep going.
Drake's PR team.
Let's see. Drake's PR team. Has he mentioned why he's done this or?
I don't know. I mean, it's because he released a collab album with 20.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah. But man, the advertising for this album, the marketing, has been wacky.
It's been wacky.
Like he did, like that live show they do, NPR podcast.
No.
I think it's NPR. Like it's a popular thing that musicians do now, especially post COVID, where they do a tiny desk concert.
Tiny desk. Yeah.
So basically, they faked that on Twitter. Like they were hinting that they had one, they didn't, because the dudes behind it, like we would be glad to have y'all.
Yeah.
And they also did like a fake photo shoot for Vogue, like you know the magazine.
Yeah.
It was fake. It was also fake.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Okay.
I really don't. They're just goofing off. They're just doing their tomfooleries.
Yeah. Someone says the name is Anewa Yamama Yunjo Shu episode 2. So this guy got the sauce. He dropped the sauce.
Someone posted the link.
Okay. Someone said Peak Fiction. The guy who commented the sauce. He's like Peak Fiction me right now, and he posts like I'm assuming a hentai scene from the thing. So yeah, I'm gonna need that, and yeah, someone posted the link. So yeah, we'll save that for later. Bookmark. Someone says link with Michael B. Jordan as Creed. He's like just there flexing. Link. Yeah. He's just like me for real. Yeah. He's just like me for real. But yeah. So yeah, that's the video. See ya.